Hello and welcome back to the Rags to Riches save. This is episode number 7. We're going to run down where we're at so far. It's been about a week before I played this. Like I said, I work full time, so I can't play this too much. Let's look at the club here. Still the same as last time, I believe. Let's improving training facilities should be done mid to late November. Let's look at our finances, and we've gone down a little bit. That's probably from one of our improvements that were made. Let's have a look at the squad. Average rating: Elliot Richards, Jonathan Thorpe, and Derbyshire or Shear, Sean Miller. So everything's going well. Nathan Moore is not doing too well, and I think Jamie Bird might be playing above his level, so I might have to look for another striker. We do have Tom Youngs that might be able to step in for him, although he didn't play too well last time out, so gonna have to keep an eye on that. But other than that, I think we're doing pretty well. Let's look at the league here, and we are in first place with 17 goal differential on 19 points. And let's look at the schedule. Last time we played, we were at Pool Town, and we've gone on a nice run here, tying with Mythier Town. I guess that's how it is. But scoring goals, had back-to-back shutouts, and then a shutout against Hampton and Richmond. So now this episode we are playing Braintree and the FA Cup second round qualifying, and then Braintree and the Vanarama League South. And I'll just hover over these real quick so you guys can look at the goal scores. Elliot Richards is banging them in pretty well. Rohan qualifying. All of our strikers are doing pretty well. I'm pretty excited about that. Should be fine going forward. We got a few players that are complaining about playing time. Billy Murphy, Ronan Coughlin, Sam Evans, and Jordan Jones. So 3 of my midfielders and one of my target men are deep lying forwards. I'm rotating 5 midfielders, so I'm having an issue getting them playing time, all playing time at this point. But we're gonna start this game on control and see how it goes. Walk it back or walk it forwards if we need to. I don't think there's anything else that needs to be addressed right now. I don't think we had any transfers that came in. Let's see. Nope, all the same. I don't think anyone's left. So we'll get this one started and see how we do. Let's look at Braintree and see where they're at in the league. There. Braintree are 15th in the league and predicted to be 15th, so they're right where they're supposed to be at. And let's get this started. Hopefully we can get some goals here, get back to the same ways we've been doing. It started last season. I want to put this, I know this isn't the league, but I want to put the league to bed early. Getting a nice cup run going on. Hopefully no injuries, but we have started out pretty well, so let's see how we get on here. Wyatt to Maluba. And we got one, no shots on goal so far. And we got an injury. Right off the bat, we got an injury. And we're going to put Coughlin in. And that sucks because Derbyshire was doing pretty well this year. So we got 5 goals so far. So hopefully that's not too bad. Knee injury. Nope, that looks like that's going to be pretty bad, I would say. So we're gonna go on to standard. I'm gonna walk it back to standard and see what we can get done. Higgins to Gorman, over to Miller, get it in the middle. Off the crossbar, or looks like the corner there. Yeah, we got 2 shots on goal so far, so doing a little bit better. Not leading in possession, and we're at 70% on our passes completed. And our Greek guy here, center back and left back, aren't doing too well. I think we might, depending on how this play goes here, from Jones over to Miller. What can Miller do with it? What can he do with it? Cross it. Get a low ball in. and right to the goalkeeper. So we have our shots on target have gone up, so we're doing pretty well on that. Jones isn't playing well. Both Jones, Jordan Jones and Jim Jones. I'm going to say Jim Jones of the People's Temple. I got the People's Temple guy playing for us. This is pretty nice. Of course, referring to the gentleman of Jonestown. Not making light of the situation, but is an interesting story if you do get a chance to do some research on it. Into the middle and out by the defender. Grab onto it. Oh, Pearson, come on. Gotta do better than that. And we're gonna do some shouts here. Gonna demand more. And I want to see what happens if we go up to attacking. See if we can get a few more long balls downfield and get some more shots on target. Get that out. Gorman, nope. Get the ball away, get it, hoof it downfield. Defense. Shit. So I'm guessing that going on attacking wasn't too good of an idea, so we're going to go back to standard and we're going to make some subs and see if we can get some of our poor performing players out of here. So center back not doing too well, and our left back is not doing too well, so we'll change that out. I'm not going to go with the triple sub right now, just going to keep it like it is and see if we can get this one back. Come on, Gorman, get the ball, make a good pass. Gorman to Jones, to Cook, to Amole. Come on, Coughlin, cross it in the middle. And there we go, Pearson with the goal, so we are tied. So looks like going on attacking wasn't the right move, but we are back on standard for now and see where this gets us. So about 70th minute, we're going to go ahead and make another change. Probably bring out one of our midfielders. See if we can get in one of the guys that was complaining about not playing. I think it was Billy Murphy. Joe Cook not doing too well. Higgins not doing too well, but I think we're going to bring out one of the midfielders. Not Jones, Jordan Jones, Jake Jones. Going to bring in no more subs. That's right, we had the injury early on. Well, boys, you're going to have to play through it. Do a few shouts here. I'm not sure if we have a replay on this or is it just going to be penalty shootouts or extra time and penalty shootouts, but hopefully it's I want a replay. I don't like doing extra time and doing the shootouts. I'm not too keen on that. Demand more again. And it is going to be a replay. So far from pleased, and they look fired up. So we got a little bit of redemption on our hands coming up in 3 days. We're going to be playing Braintree Town again in the Vanarama South League, and I will see you then. And welcome back. We're at the replay for Braintree. I thought it might have been in the league, but forgot about replays are the same week. So we're going to get a little redemption versus Braintree. If we want to look at the injury to Derbyshire, it is a knee injury, sprained knee ligament, so he's going to be out 3 to 6 weeks. So we went ahead and brought in Tom Youngs from the under-18 squad. I'm not seeing any potential here. He might do well, but the few games that we had him in, 6.7 and a 7.9, so we didn't do too bad against Newtown, but we will see. He's not starting this game. He's on the bench. We are going with our number 2 team, and let's see how we get on. We're going to start out on standard because that worked out well for us last time when we were on standard towards the end of the match. Hopefully we can get out of this one pretty easily. We are at home, so points for us there. Not literally, but you know what I mean. And let's get this going. For some reason, when I was in between games, I had 2 players that I tried to sign, and I can't remember doing that last save or in between the saves. I don't even know where those guys came from. I don't know if it was one of my directors or manager that wanted to get those in, but one was a striker and one was a midfielder. I think that I wanted to get a midfielder in case Bird didn't do too well, but I got Youngs, so I'm not really worried about that. And there's a goal. It's an own goal, but we'll take it. That was kind of weird. It just kind of rolled around in a box there a little bit. I don't know. Mole just kind of heads it on, and he kicked it into his own net. Well, we will take it. We're going to go and demand a little bit more. 4 shots, 2 on target, possession, pretty good possession. And they have a throw in on the right side here to Wilding. Down to Michael Purcell. Come on, guys, get it out of the box. Just get it out of there. Good tackle. Didn't get the ball, though. And they're passing it around pretty easily and into the back of the net. Nice little team they got here. That was a good strike. Not too happy about that one, but we will proceed. Apparently Michael Purcell is a good striker of the ball, and Leadsham has gone down with an injury. And good thing we have 5 subs or 7 subs on this one, so we'll be able to. Hopefully, we put our right winger on the bench, and it's Jake Jones, who has been doing pretty well this year. What's his rating? It's a 7.2. And see if he can come in and give us a little bit of a little spark. We haven't been having good shots on goal. We have 7 shots, 3 on target. Not the best, but and there we go. Get him fired up a little bit to start. And right after halftime, we're going to give him a demand more. And we have 3 booked, and I think we're probably going to take out one of our central defenders. They're not doing too well. And to make an early sub, so that's not good. And after this highlight, I think we'll make the save, or make the switch. More over to Amole Evans, and he hits it downfield to Bird, who can't get around the defender. And he probably should have. There you go. Get it in there. And that's Richards with our second goal. Up 2-1. And I think at that point we're going to make our sub here real quick. I'm going to go by ratings. And James King will come off for Cook. And we'll leave it at that for now. I think we're doing pretty well otherwise. Probably a midfielder come out next. Or Kilman's pretty low on condition. So he might be the next one to come out. But we're gonna keep it on standard and see where that gets us. Moore's playing pretty well, and they have a corner kick. Crook into the box, and Thorpe goes to chase but cannot get there. Headed down by Barrington, out to Hill, over to Wilding and to Crook, and he misses. That was should have been a goal. He's gonna be kicking himself for that. Kilman to Evans. Over to Murphy, and what can Murphy do with it? He sprays it out to the right-hand side, intercepted to Thorpe. Bird, and Thorpe can get it again. He can cross it in the middle. Richards to Murphy. Thorpe crosses again, blocked and hits Murphy. Murphy to Moore, and Moore crosses it into Bird, and it is headed out. Finn Evans gets the ball. Can he cross it into the middle? And he does, but it's cut out by Mole, and Mole hits it downfield to no one, but Richards gets on the end of it after an attempted header, and he hits it wide. 10 shots on goal and 5 on target so far, and we have majority possession, and we have 3 yellow cards. I have a feeling we're going to have a sending off here. Just get that feeling. Player's not playing too bad. Let's go with Kilman. He's got a yellow card, and he is pretty knackered. So we'll get him off and see where that gets us. give a little shout here. We're going to demand more, and Evans gets a yellow card. Let's try to hold this one out, boys. Come on. Hold this one out. Don't let him get in. McDonald with the goal kick. Barrington down to Mugabo. Cook over to Moore. Moore to Thorpe. And what can Moore do with it? He hits it downfield to Bird. Cross it into the middle. And there's the third. And we are comfortably ahead 3-1. And that is Richard's second goal. Moore over to Thorpe, and he hits the ball lumped up field to Bird. Bird chases after it and gets a nice cross into Richards. And those are the crosses I like. I don't like him to hoof it up really high, like a low cross on the ground, or right, nice whipped in ball. But they're doing pretty bad on conditioning. That's probably their issue. They're all down in the 50s. Davies got the ball, and he's pushing out like a good sweeper keeper should. Over to Thorpe, hits a nice ball into Richards. And can he get his hat trick? No, McDonald pushes it to the side, and we have a corner kick. Thorpe into the middle. Mole was there, but Okoye hits it away. And that was all for the defender. Out for another corner. Murphy does absolutely nothing. That was weird. At least I'd like to see something go in there, but I guess not. We have it in the middle, Murphy to Richards, and a good slide tackle from behind. And that is game. We are moving on with a 3-1 victory, and let's tell them it was a nice job, and they are all happy. They're excited about that. Oh, and we drew, let's see, I forget who we drew in the next round. We'll have to look at that. In the second round, Leacham injured 4 to 6 weeks. Oh boy, we might have to get a left winger in. I don't think we have anybody that can fill that role other than our backup. Oh yes, we do. We have Holmes. Holmes can fill in. Okay, we should be fine. Let's see what we got next in, I can't even remember what competition that was. The FA Cup, we got Stockport County next. And they are in Vanarama North in the 14th position. And I think that's going to do it. Let's look at finances real quick. Leacham's out. And I think that's going to do it for this episode. Please like, please subscribe, and please comment. And we will see you on the next episode.